Immortal Corn Radio with Chris and Becky.
Talk radio! It's the last neighborhood in town. People just don't talk to each other anymore.
Call us in studio, 631-888-8811. Or go to the website, Immortal Corn.
Nice headbutt to the mic. Trevor, are you trying to tell me something? Are we on the air, Trevor?
We were. They just.
I love how Trevor just like alludes. Sometimes he likes to see if we're paying attention. Then he has that smirk on his face. It's like
he knows that we're not.
Yeah. We're very good with the flow, Trevor. That's how we roll. You know what I mean? You're listening to Immortal Corn, and I am Chris Catania, joined by the ever-present, ever-lovely Becky Mazzaros.
What's going on?
Yeah, that was very well said.
I'm losing my voice, I'll be honest with you. So, all you listeners, all 5 of you, and my mom.
Is your mom calling in?
No, I think she went to bed. But,
too bad.
My voice might be going out later, so you're kind of lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll get to hear my wonderful tone all throughout the hour. It's so fascinating. Yeah, we're falling apart, you and I.
It's because we're old. You're old.
I'm old. Look at my gray hair. Look at that. See it on the side? Like Reed Richards?
I
don't have any gray hair.
Oh, yes, I do.
Really? You dye it, though.
What?
You dye it. Yes, you do.
Well, no, not because of the grays. I just don't like mine.
Yeah, that's a really nice excuse to dye your hair.
It's highlighted.
It's like it's highlighted. So it's not done to cover up any grays. It's just done, to accentuate other aspects of your hair.
Because I'm that fashionable.
You are. You're a fashion icon with your sweater. I like your sweater.
My old lady sweater.
That is such an old lady sweater.
What the hell's that guy's name?
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers sweater.
That's like Mr. Rogers when he went blind.
He went blind?
No, I don't know.
That's a bad
That would be
joke.
horrible if he did.
Yeah. That is.
Take that back.
You should.
He was a badass. You know that, right? He had tattoos all over his arms.
Really?
He was I think he was a Marine.
I could see that.
Believe it or not.
I like that.
Yeah. So did you miss me over the weekend? You haven't heard from me all week. I know you don't care. You don't care at all.
I was doing my own thing.
Yeah. I wanted my stress retreat.
Retreat?
Retreat. Or reteat.
Teat?
Always boobies on my mind. Reteats.
Yeah. And how'd that go for you?
Yeah, you know what? You could have said I was a hippie about it, but I really didn't engage. I had options not to partake in certain things. And
so you were probably a loner there as well
yes,
as with other people. So
right.
What's the point?
Well, I learned some things.
Like?
I learned that I should breathe. I learned breathing is important.
You didn't learn that
Well, I forget to breathe. I forget to breathe sometimes. I get really wired up and I get really upset and my pulse races, my adrenaline goes, my face turns red, and I get so mad, I just forget to take breaths.
You should put a Post-it on your hand. Make sure to breathe.
Maybe I should just write on my hand or get a tattoo. Breathe.
Breathe.
Yeah.
I need a reminder.
Yeah. So I learned how to breathe. I learned how to meditate a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Not masturbate. Meditate. You had that smirk on your face. I know how to masturbate.
I don't think you need help with the first one.
I'm a double-handed specialist. Don't even worry about it.
Double-handed?
Yeah. That's right.
Don't you trip? Isn't it bad balance?
I'm prominent. I'm prominent.
All right.
I lie on my stomach, get excited, and strike oil.
This is gross.
Yeah. They did a remake of King Kong, and instead of the Empire State Building, you do the math.
I don't want to. I trailed off after half.
Divide 2, multiply by 5.
So you learned how to meditate.
Yeah, I didn't really get too deep into the meditation, but the breathing, I was cool with that. It was actually nice. It's it felt good to take deep breaths. And to identify when I was getting upset.
Oh, I just heard one before. You hear? You see, you're learning.
I'm just learning. I'm learning to identify when I get stressed out. And I'm very stressed still. I came back, and it was Father's Day. I saw your little blogs, little things on Facebook,
That Father's Day.
Yeah.
I had the greatest Father's Day card, too. It was, the front was a picture of just some guy, and it's you can't choose, who's your father. And usually on the inside it says, you're great, this. And on the inside it says, yeah, I've always had a problem with that. I was awesome.
Yeah, that's nice.
Because, we've got different issues with,
My daddy's not here anymore.
Yeah, and you liked your dad, so it's kind of,
I liked him sometimes. I actually, what's really depressing? I always pretend, my dad passed away 3 years ago or something. I always try to because people ask me, what are you doing Father's Day? I'm nothing. It's oh, you don't celebrate it at all? I'm well, my dad's kind of passed away, so there's really no point. But I don't really I always push it out of my head. And last night, this is my sympathy moment of the day.
Okay, so
I actually started writing. Yeah, I started writing a blog. It came out. I didn't post it. I kept it, and I was crying. I was sad. My eyes actually hurt. And
did
I had
you
that
breathe?
stupid thing.
Why
Yeah,
you
I was
doing it?
breathing, but the worst thing about crying is like when there's a mirror present and you look how stupid you look when you cry.
I don't cry.
You cry.
No.
You do cry. You're a liar. I know you cry. I'll make you cry if you want. I've made you cry. You have admitted that I have made you cry.
Which brings up a great point.
What?
Quickly,
Go ahead.
if I may.
No, please interject.
I'm
done with my thing.
Now, we've told the listeners before that I'm going to New Look Fitness, which is one of our sponsors.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that product placement.
Oh, no.
coming in.
It's not product placement. Well, I've got two little things to place here.
I've got two little things, too.
And I went today, and I was speaking to Tino, who is at New Look Fitness.
He is.
And he's offering and I'm going to get to the point of how crying.
I'm
gets in
waiting
here.
for it.
Okay.
Bated breath.
Well, breath, see?
See?
First thing is, he wants to offer a free membership. So what we're going to do is, you can email us at radioshow@immortalcorn.com, contact us at Facebook or MySpace, however you get to us, however you know about us, contact us through that, put your name, your address, and your phone number,
Right.
and we're going to have a raffle. And that person's going to have a free membership
That's sweet.
if they get chosen. Now, what comes up with the crying and such is
Oh,
that
okay. You're getting to it.
Tino wants me to kick your ass.
Really?
So,
How so?
not only am I training, I'm losing weight, and I'm on my third one today. Probably like in a few weeks, we're going to train me to kick your butt. And we're going to
have like combat, you and I?
Yes. Because
Oh,
I
all
told
right.
him, I said, bring Chris in here now, and I'll do it now. You know, jab to the nuts,
I think
we're
it's
done.
I think it's cute that you think you can take me.
I totally could. Look at you. You're going to retreats to learn how to breathe.
I know how to breathe now. That makes me very dangerous.
And you're meditating.
Yeah, but you have to understand something. In case you haven't realized this in the years
We're
you've known
eating
me.
grass and, like, fruit drinks.
I was.
Oh, that's
You
cute.
should have saw the movements I made from the grass. Harry. Anyway, you should know already by now that I fight dirty. I don't never play fair. Playing fair is for suckers. So whatever I got to do, if I have to dress up like a penguin maybe to fight you.
What? What would that have to do with anything?
Well, you're petrified of penguins. Anybody should know that.
Whatever. Anyone should know that.
Anyone should know that. So what'd you do this week besides, do what you usually do? Anything
I'm
exciting?
thinking.
Nothing?
No.
No.
It worked.
Very good.
Yeah, it's not. Oh, you know what I did? Oh, wait,
No.
I can't say it.
You're not allowed to talk
I said
about
I
it?
went on a date.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, listen. This is opening up something for me that we were talking. What? Tell me about this date. Where'd you go?
I don't remember. Some Italian restaurant.
Really? Where? In Long Island?
In Garden City Park.
Really?
Yes.
Now, all right. I have a series of questions that are going to follow to this. Was the guy older or younger?
Younger.
Younger than you?
Yes.
Cougar.
Yeah.
Look at you.
By a year and a half, but whatever.
Okay. And how was the dinner conversation? Like, was it
Well, I know
consistent?
him.
Oh.
It's one of those situations that all the guys that may have asked me out in the past 4 years while I was with someone, now that they know I'm single, they're taking their opportunity.
Wow.
So I figure free meal.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I don't care, even if it's, yes
Oh,
or no.
certainly,
I'm like,
certainly.
I can sit there and BS you and get a free meal.
Yeah.
So it was mostly about work and this and this and this. And
Was there flirtation?
no,
There was no,
I don't
advancements?
flirt. No.
No, did he flirt with you?
Probably I wasn't paying attention because I had a frozen yogurt afterwards. So
So, going on a date with you is, essentially just, putting a stuffed animal in a chair and
probably.
just watching him eat.
I'm not fun. I'm not,
So that whole dating show premise that we were thinking about, is that going to be...
I think it's going to be awesome because I've already gotten people who said that they want to do it.
Yeah,
So we need to organize how we're
Right.
going to do that if I can know the people because I've already got a list of people.
I don't think you should know everybody. I want to get some of these people, too.
I'm just afraid I'm going to turn around and there's going to be a transvestite there or some wacky.
You gotta give me your boundaries, and you gotta give me the parameters that I can follow, and I'll come up with something for you.
Okay.